Hey everyone, today I'm going to be talking about a day in the life of an overseas student studying in NTU, Electrical Engineering Edition. But first, I want to talk a little bit about myself. So, who am I? I'm Justin Wang, an NTU EE Year 2 student, and I'm also an overseas student from the Philippines. Next, I want to talk about what is NTU to me. First, I want to bring up their student forum, which I once thought was a great place to have meaningful discussions, but no, it turns out it's just a place for people to post their lost and found inquiries and distribute questionnaires so that they can get a good score in their homework. And next, NTU to me is a great place to take candid photos. Below are 3 photos that I took around the school, around the campus, across the school year. And shameless plug, here's my Instagram account, give it a follow if you want. Next is NTU is a great place because it provides quality education, but for an overseas student, quality education kind of just equals the nightmare because the things that we have to do gets jam-packed and it's really tiring for us. But now you know all that. I really want to bring up the what it's like for an overseas student to study electrical engineering in NTU. So yeah, let's get started. First, I want to talk about my daily mix of emotions every day. And yeah, there are 3 emotions. So the first one is confused, second is undecided, third one is overwhelmed. Confused is usually observed in class, so right now I see myself having that phase during electromagnetics. Next is undecided, and this happens when I can't decide something. So this happens usually after class because I can't really decide what I want to eat. So if you see me in the 118 alleyway looking confused, yeah, I don't know what to eat. Lastly is overwhelmed. This happens during exams, especially the electronics exam, like the midterms last 2 weeks ago. That was mind blowing. Yeah. But now you know. Here are my daily mix of emotions. And now I want to talk about the perks of being an electrical engineering student. And we have 5 buildings for this EE major to use, and we have great resources. So if we have like problems, we can always find someone to solve our problem. And lastly, we have great job opportunities because, yeah, graduating we from an electrical engineering major get job offers, which is pretty dope. And next, I want to talk about perks of being an overseas student. So our fluency in foreign language is the biggest perks in my opinion. And next is different perspectives on topics. So because we grow up in a different environment, we have different perspectives on issues and topics. And lastly is also related to our the environment we grow up in, and it's the diverse childhood experiences. Because I always find it amusing to listen to their childhood stories from other overseas students. It's really cool. Lastly is the perks of being an overseas electrical engineering student. And the first one is socializing with others because when we get into electrical engineering, we're like the outliers, we have no friends and we're just forced to socialize with others. Next is overcoming failure. We come from a pretty chill and relaxed learning environment to this high intense learning environment, and we're bound to fail, and I came to accept with that. So yeah, I learned that if I fail, it's fine. I just have to learn from my mistakes. And lastly is also related to the high intense learning environment. I realized it's very highly competitive in electrical engineering, and this competition actually tolls in our mental health. So I've also been learning to cope with my negative feelings such as depression and anxiety. But yeah, lastly, I want to conclude that a day in the life of an overseas electrical engineering student is him fighting to survive every day. Thank you.